Hello ladies and gentlemen, Porkchopper here, and today I'm doing another in-depth look at a new card rework. I did Nanoplasm and Spellvamp last week, if you wish to check that out, but in today's video I will be looking at Spellburn on Tainted Magick. And this is going to be a technical one, let's just jump right into it. So what is Tainted Magick? Tainted Magick is a universal card costing 7 card points. Its unique passive is called Spellburn. Dealing ability damage to enemy heroes applies a damage over time effect that deals ability damage equal to 8% of that target's current health over 4 seconds. This effect cannot stack. Consecutive ability damage instances refresh that duration. Now let's see it in action. Here we have Gideon and I just bought Tainted Magick early game to test it out on some bots. You can see here I deal 164 ability damage to this Bellica, then Tainted Magick procs and deals 4 ticks of damage, each being 9. So now let's work this out. Bellica had 770 health before the Cosmic Rift hit, then 605 health after. Tainted Magick would proc after the initial damage, so Tainted Magick would take 8% of Bellica's 605 health and deal that damage over 4 seconds, a tick a second, so 4 ticks. 8% of 605 is 48.4, meaning each tick of damage should be doing around 12.1, but instead it's only doing 9 damage per tick. So instead of doing 48.4 in total, it's doing roughly 36. So why is that? Well, because of ability armor. Like it states on the card, Tainted Magick just deals extra ability damage, so ability armor will weaken its effect, just something to note. Now we have Gideon's ult, one of the main abilities that would be most effective with Tainted Magick. We're going to see that ult with and without Tainted Magick, both builds only having 24 power. Highest damage with Tainted Magick is 43, but of course that decreases as Bellica loses health. Being a damage over time ability, this means each tick of damage Tainted Magick resets. So instead of doing the whole 4 ticks of 8%, it will only do 1 tick of that 8%, then refresh to do another tick of that current health the enemy hero has. It will just keep refreshing, that's why the damage gets lower. After the whole damage over time is done, then we will do additional 3 ticks as the last damage done will still complete the 4 tick cycle of Tainted Magick. Without Tainted Magick, the damage was 31, so there is definitely a decent difference here throughout the ultimate. But that's only early game. Let's put a scenario that after you deal 1 lot of damage, a hero has 2000 health left. 8% of that health would be 160 damage, so each tick should be doing 40 damage. However, because of ability armor, that would be reduced to around 30 damage or so per tick, and all depends again on how much ability armor they really have, because if they have 2000 health, they're most likely building tanky. So to bullet point this so far, Tainted Magick is good on damage over time abilities, does no damage to minions, ability armor affects the damage output, it's a late game card, and finally damage over time ability refreshes the proc on Tainted Magick, meaning it will slowly do less damage depending on the enemy's health. Now I'm going to pick 3 heroes that this card should be useful on and say if it is or really isn't. First is of course Gideon. Only useful on its ultimate and burden both being damage over time abilities. However, Gideon has so many utility cards linked to its ultimate, like Defiant Shield, As the Wit and Nanoplasm, so you will have to make tough decisions, but personally I would say it's decent on him, but nothing amazing, especially for the 7 card points needed, it's alright. Now I'm sure one most people thought would be really good on is Morrigus. The main reason is because of her Hive ability. The damage is actually separate from a Hive damage because it deals the damage a lot slower than Gideon's ultimate. With doing around 6 to 8 ticks of damage depending if they are marked or not, it can be extra damage worthwhile. Also, after the last Hive hit, another 3 ticks of damage will be done, so you can keep people from back into base by a big amount or using escape cards like Teleblink or Stab Link. So would I use it on Morrigus? I would say it fits her most out of all the heroes so far, for sure, and she doesn't have too many must-need utility cards at the moment, so I definitely would personally pick it on her, as I think it's efficient enough and a better damage output, again, only late game. And finally we have Shimbi. Reason is because of her line tempo. It's a low cooldown and mana costing ability with good range. It can keep proccing Tainted Magick over and over, being a real pain to deal with. Like I said, late game with heroes having more health, it can really be efficient to use, and that really sums the card up. It's a very late game card when most heroes are max health, but with the right abilities can really weaken enemy heroes over and over without them really even knowing. So my overall verdict, pretty expensive, but for Morrigus it's worth it. Gideon and Shimbi maybe depending on your style of play and build. As for other heroes which you think it may be good at, because again the card is universal so any hero can use it, like Gadget Seek and Destroy Man, there are abilities out there that do damage over time, I just personally feel with the utility cards that Hero already has, it wouldn't be as worthwhile to get Tainted Magick in that deck, because 7 card points is a significant amount to spend. But that about does it for this video. Let me know what you think of it, and if you didn't know, I made a Discord server, so please feel free to join. Links should be in the description or on my main channel page, but I'll see you guys next time.